Alrighty dighty. Let's see if it boots up. I hit live stream, didn't I? Yeah, it should be streaming. Why does it say it's offline? Why are you offline? Well, it says it's live. Why isn't it working? What gives? Alright, let's see if that fixes it. Did that fix it? Yes, okay, now we're good. Couldn't get it to work. Hello, everyone. While everyone's getting in here, let's go ahead and finish this battle I've had just sitting on my PC. Shouldn't require too much attention, so I can kind of talk to y'all while we're getting everything organized. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all today? So we're gonna look at the vote as soon as I finish this fight. So we're gonna play through this fight, and then we're gonna go check the votes. And whatever the votes are when I go check it, that's what we're doing. You know what, let's send out the bloated corpses to go blow up the guys coming through here. Go get him, big boy. See if we can avoid these units that are already super wounded. Don't think we're going to be able to avoid them. It's fine. Alright, those two units are gone. Who would win, Depth Guard, Dual Axes, or Harkonneth? Probably Harkonneth. I don't think the Depth Guard with Dual Axes have very good armor piercing. Last I checked. Here come the bats. Yeah, they don't have AP. They have really high weapon damage, but it kind of be like Saurus. Just slightly more elite. I'm pretty sure Harkonneth would win that. Hello, Ethan, Undertaker, Eduardo, Swiss Bank. Swiss Bank, by the way, thank you for joining on Patreon, good sir. Really appreciate your support. Diego just got back from the dentist. I hate the dentist. I hope you had a good experience. Or whatever they wanted to see you for wasn't, like, terrible. Oh, my lord's way the hell over here. Where is this happening at? Oh, this is Gorgazon. Alright, this should be a pretty good cakewalk. Once my lord gets close enough. Yeah, these Depth Guard aren't even taking any damage. Oh, I can't heal them because they're on the wall. But I can Vigor Mortis them. Oh, Chloe's here. Hey, Chloe. Now I gotta close the door. Hi, princess. What are you doing? Mom and Dad being too noisy for you? Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come over here. Air is having a live stream. Good for him. That's in my minimum rate. Oh, shoot the bats. There you go. Alright. Time to go check the votes. Got my dinner here. Alright. So let's go ahead and save. Entire army is gone. So we'll save here. What? Hey, you okay? You're making some concerning noises over there. You alright? Weird dog. Also, I have a special surprise to show you guys at the end of the stream. Good job, Val. Okay, so let me go here to check on the vote. Where's my community page? Channel. Community. Winner is Kemmler. Kemmler wins by 5% of the vote. 'Twas a narrow margin. So we're going to play some Kemmler for a little bit. Don't worry, though. We'll probably go back to Aranessa before too long.
I am Tyrion.
All right. Let's fire this puppy up. And once we get in, we'll... So just to look at the changes for Heinrich Kemmler. He has Suitable Climate Mountain now. Plus 30 Diplomacy with the Worshippers of Chaos. Minus 50 Upkeep for Necromancers. All the units in his army are immune to non-vampire count territory attrition. Plus 2 ranks for Necromancers in local province, and of course he can summon Krell. Heinrich Kemmler, the cunning Lich Master who has troubled the old world on many occasions, is once more abroad. Freed from the shackles and illusion of subservience to the von Karsteins, the Necromancer now prowls his old wanderings in the Grey Mountains, which straddle the border between the Empire and Bretonnia, sworn enemies who have moved against him in the past. But Kemmler has always coveted power beyond anything else, and this time the forces of order will not stop him. The dead will rise, and the world will fall. Eduardo, what do you mean new lizardmen? Like a brand new species, or like which new character would I pick? Oh, hold on.
Mighty Lich Master, your need for power burns deep. Raise your children and send them to Artois, where they can create more orphans of death. The dwarfs of Karak Ziflin reside here. They are strong and stubborn. Leave them to drool over their gold. But be ready, for they will despise you as their neighbor. Beyond the mountains, the pastures of Bretonnia meet with the forest of Athelloren. The wood elves are friends of none and sit idle, protecting their mighty tree. The dukedoms of Bretonnia lie fractured and weak. Feed from them, my lord, and swell your legions. But be mindful of the Red Duke of Musilon, for he hungers also, and watches your every move. You are the Lich Master. Strike at the heart of your hated Bretonnia, and bring death to all those that stand before you.
Alrighty.
The taint of undeath is spread by your conquest.
Yeah, we're...
Let us make doom.
We're playing as Heinrich Kemmler for a little bit. What a new species to help the old ones. I would have made a flying... I would have made a monstrous... I wanted a monstrous Cav Saurus unit. Like some kind of mini Carnosaur for the Saurus to ride on. And as you can see here, we have the Castle Drakenfell's Catacombs, which upgrades to Castle Drakenfell's Library. Very, very, very powerful building. It's very useful for dealing with the dwarves and allows you to recruit some pretty interesting mix of things right off the bat. So, for instance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab me a Necromancer. Yeah, let's get the one who gives us minus 10 cost on local buildings. And his job is going to be to boost income, steal technology, and be a specialist.
Find me, Gravebound.
Meanwhile, I'm going to raise some dead to puff out our army a little bit. Do I want to pick up some bats before I leave? Let's pick up some bats. Alright. So, let's get going on some stuff. So there are some new, many new techs, especially in the Book of Archon tree. You're able to get 100% upkeep reduction for zombies and skeletons. You can also get more armor for zombies and recruitment cost. I'm going to start off with the Book of Lamia, or the Lamia Book of Blood, so I can get a new vampire lord early. And in addition, Kemmler also starts with a unique ability called the Ravenous Dead, which gives all of the zombies in his army, if memory serves correctly, it gives them all the hunger. So Kemmler's actually pretty spooky. Hey! Could you be any more noisy? I mean, really, dog. Sweet Jesus. If you're gonna groom yourself, you've got like 4 other rooms in the house nobody's in. Diego, you can raise anything into undeath. Like, there's no exception. Anything in the Warhammer world, except for like demons, I guess, can be raised back as a zombie, for instance. But, like, advanced undead? No, you're not going to find advanced undead that are, like, dwarves or elves. But you can, like, make any corpse into a zombie. There's no... yeah, anything. As long as it leaves behind a mortal form. What does the hunger do? It lets you regenerate while you're in close combat. Wasn't there a dwarf tomb king? Yes, technically there was a dwarf tomb king, but that's not the same as being raised by necromancy. That is like a whole other thing. Alright, we want to get this building so I can get a white king.
It is night.
Let's go cause some havoc. And this is where Chilfroy is, so when we kill Chilfroy, we will get another blood kiss. Which is nice. No, Undertaker, undead is not undead. There are many different kinds of undead. That was weird. Okay. I'm just eating some Mexican food. See? So my zombies all have the Ravenous Dead. So long as they're in melee, they will continue to regenerate. What do I think about the future Vermintide 2 balance patch? I don't know, I haven't looked at it. Have not looked at it yet. Can Slann become necromancers? No, not technically, no. There is, if you want to get really specific about wording, there is a type of Slann that when a Slan dies, some of them become what are known as relic priests. And relic priests are the undead husk of the dead husk of a Slan. Their spirit will refuse to go on to like the afterlife or what have you. It'll refuse to depart this world. And when that happens, they will maintain the ability to interact with the world. And due to that, many times they will kind of stick around and continue to try and affect things going on in the mortal realms. And like they can cast some specific forms of magic. The most famous of which is, of course, Lord Croak. Yeah, the Tomb King dwarf, he was a joke, not really. He's not something you're supposed to take seriously. He was literally a joke. He's a Warhammer joke interpretation of Moses. Because the whole point is that he doesn't even know he's a dwarf. He literally showed up in the river Vitae, with the in a basket that his mother had put him in to escape greenskins or something. And like he doesn't even acknowledge that he's a dwarf. He just thinks he's a really stunted human. Tomb King dwarf versus vampire halfling. Pretty sure the dwarf would win that one. Pretty sure the only thing that would not be able to defeat the halfling vampire would be other halflings. Alright, Krell, go get him. Alright, I don't have the Tomb Blade, so there's no reason for me to get personally involved. I really like the job they did with Krell. The right tap there will be a Queek video. Yeah. There will be a video for every legendary lord eventually. Queek is sooner than most people may think. What is the name of the dwarf Tomb King? I don't remember his name. He's in the Gotrek and Felix book, The Serpent Queen. That's his only appearance. And it's not confirmed he's a dwarf, it's just very heavily hinted that he's a dwarf.
One has turned, my lord, and joins our nest. But more can be reaped.
Armor of Destiny.
Awakening an ancient bloodline. Onwards.
I'll take that. Armor of Destiny right off the bat? Hell yeah. Alright, first thing I need is Raise Dead. Gotta get Raise Dead early.
Obliterate.
Do I want to take this yet? Nah. I want to go capture Grung Zin. Alright. So that got us our first Blood Kiss. But it costs 3 to wake up a Lord. Okay.
More mausoleums to defile.
Come over here.
I smell death.
Then I want to do this. Do I have SSAO turned on? I have no idea. Ethan Gates, the red blades are in the game. They're in the game. Well, that was quick. What, 2 turns? I have seen them myself. They're in the game. They're just not a quest battle. Why does it matter if I have SSAO on? Murther.
Find me, Gravebound.
Alright, we wanna go capture this as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and march.
Yes, the time is right.
The mountains are mine, Bretonia! Not yours. Carrick Ziflin doesn't look like a major dwarf city. It's not. I mean, it is. But if we got Karl Franz Ascended, how would he play? We shouldn't get Karl Franz Ascended. That would eliminate the point of Karl Franz. You out of here? Alright, bye. Can Saurus join Chaos? No. Lizardmen don't have emotions in a understandable sense, so that's not really an option for them. Yeah, Carrick Ziflin's a minor settlement. Not a major settlement. Otherwise, Kemmler would be absolutely boned. Alright, let's see if this is also an old one puzzle. Okay, so yeah, so they're all old one puzzles. Okay, let's see if I can do this one correctly. To access the treasure, solve the puzzles, solitude is always desired. Alright, so last time I got this wrong. Because I picked the one that there was only a single color of. Instead of the one there was only a single symbol of. So there are 2 Triforces. 2 messed up Atari symbols, 2 arrows, 2 jaws, and only 1 arrow pointing down. So let's try that one. Awesome! Prize succeeded. I've solved the puzzle, so I got 1,000 gold and an opal amulet. I'll take it!
I need more minions.
Hopefully they have a lot of those. Because I actually like that a lot more, so long as there's like a decent number of them. Okay. Alexander, anything can be raised as a zombie. Anything. Except demons, because they don't leave behind mortal husks. Murther, I don't know. That's much more of a question for like the subreddit or for the help team at Creative Assembly. You and I have had this conversation before. Don't come here looking for graphical help, because I'm not going to be able to help you. I'd go... Eric Carthage would probably be a better person to ask about that. Do I see Malabad or the Red Duke being added to the game as Bretonian's Archon? I could see the Red Duke being made playable. Yep. And maybe coming with 1 or 2 new units. Did I see any of the BlizzCon trailers? Yes. I watched the BlizzCon announcement for Warcraft 3. I watched the updates for Battle for Azeroth, which I'm super excited for. Even though I don't play it, I just follow it. I saw the Overwatch stuff, which I don't really play Overwatch, but it was still a wonderful trailer to watch. Let's steal some technology.
You will fail.
Aw, boo. And I watched... I think that's everything. Alright, the dwarves are next. Where is my freaking merworm? Bouncy snake, he exists in the game. He's just out at sea, causing problems. I don't know if he's in the Mortal Empires. I assume he is. If you mean a playable version, then hopefully we'll get it in the future at some point. And it's merworm, like a dragon worm. W-Y-R-M, not worm like worm in the ground kind of worm. Christian, there's no point in praying that because it's already happened. Ethan, the only way I think we would see demons is if they decided to make... when they added Slaanesh to the game, they decided to, like, full-on give Morathi her old-school Cult of Pleasure rules from the Storm of Chaos. Which, in the Storm of Chaos, Morathi had access to a hybrid army of Dark Elves and Slaanesh demons. But I don't think they would do that because oh, that's really good. The current... let's go ahead and get the Book of Archon first. The current, lore for that whole situation... Nice! Is that, the whole thing about the current lore is that the Cult of Pleasure is about authority, not Slaanesh. So, that would be the only way we'd see demons team up with Dark Elves, though. Because, like... Malekith hates demons. Malekith despises them. As do most Dark Elves. Morathi is totally cool with demons. Because Morathi's cool with anything as long as it gets her what she wants. How would you distinguish Kislev from Bretonnia and the Empire? Bears. And just heavy Russian aesthetic. I am playing as Kemmler because that's what people voted for. We will go back to Aranessa Saltspite in a little while, but we're probably going to put in a good 45 minutes to an hour and 45 minutes just on Kemmler. Do you think the Mortal Empires could do with some more narrative while it's still being sandbox? There is a narrative to Mortal Empires if you want to follow it. A lot of people just don't want to follow it. Which is the chapters. Like, you have a storyline you can follow if you want to, and it's fun and you get rewarded for it too. Well, and here, I'll show you. Well, a lot of people just might not know about this. Be a War of Marienburg. I'll definitely do that. If you go to objectives, regardless if you're going for long or short, if you just go to chapter objectives, there's a storyline for you to follow that's customized for every character. For many years, Heinrich wandered the Grey Mountains a little better than a half-sane beggar, but that was long ago. Since then, the Lichmaster has grown in infamy. Still, these mountains hold a special place in his black heart, for it was here that he uncovered Krell and struck a dark bargain. As such, surely he has the right to claim these highlands as his property. And then each of these tells a more detailed aspect of the story, and has accomplishable goals, that if you do that, you get an additional 1,000 gold. Did Tyrion end up as the Avatar of Cain? Yes, but in like the Warhammer sense, not in like the 40k sense. So he didn't like turn into Cain. He was just his mortal avatar. Yes. Just want to make that clear. Some people get confused by that. All right, let's heal for one more turn and then let's attack Marienburg with our 20 stack of doom. Oh, and we get a White King. Excellent. A White King with poison. Ooh. Felix Gorst. I prefer Gorst in this form. He's more useful to me.
Do you need fresh troops?
Alright, and we're just gonna keep stealing technology from the dwarves, because why not, right?
I need more minions.
Okay. So we'll heal to full, and then we'll attack Marienburg. How did Tyrion end up as the Avatar of Cain? Oh, dude. Biomatic, that's a really long story. That would take a long, very detailed explanation to cover the tale of that. Hey, look, Lewin's coming. Okay, let's be conniving, chat. Let's see what Lewin's gonna do. If Lewin goes to war with Marienburg, maybe they'll hurt each other and we can kill everyone left over. Yes. Yes. Because that's the proper way to play Kemmler, is be a conniving backstabber as much as possible. Real Sirtha Ek, I don't think you're gonna see a hybrid roster for Lizardmen. There's nobody you can hybridize them with. Let's see. Raised newly dead. Yeah. We'll get Serve Life or Death probably after this. Okay, it is Lewin himself. Tell that White King to hustle over here. Let's keep stealing from the dwarfs. Good. Good. Activate that. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. I'm just gonna sneak out here and I'm gonna ambush. Yes, fight amongst yourselves, mortals. Scion, I promise tomorrow during, like, the break period, we'll take a look at Luther Harkin or Noctilus and Mortal Empires. Oh, good, they're fighting each other. Excellent. Now we wait for the victor to be decided. And then we kill them both. Well, Merthyr, it's not... I mean, that is where Castle Drachenfels is. And the thing is, there's just not enough space for all of the settlements there, and for all the settlements there to be as big as they need to be. But, like, if a vampire lord like Kemmler reconquered Castle Drachenfels and bent it to his will, that would be a big deal in the Grey Mountains. That would be bad news bears. Did they change the Master Necromancer's ability in any way? Not to my knowledge. We can look at a Master Necromancer later if you'd like. I don't recall him being changed very much. Alright, come here, nerd. Good. Alright, back into hiding. Hopefully we don't get discovered this time. Oh, and keep stealing shit. Oh no, I can't. I'm poor. Okay, well then come over here and boost my economy.
Find me charnel pits.
With the Bowmen of Orien added to the Mortal Empires campaign, do I think that raises the chances of getting a new Wood Elf Lord at some point? Yes. Yep. Who hates lizardmen as lizardmen? What? Rephrase that. Is Kemmler in the Great Book of Grudges? Yes. Yes, big time. There's something he actually did very recently in the lore that got him in a fuckload of trouble. Not that he cared, but yeah. Kemmler has been an annoyance to the dwarves for a long time. Christian, they understand it. They don't really care. We know they understand it, though, because goblins are often referred to making lewd gestures to try and make somebody mad. Let's make it cheaper.
Destroy your wish, master.
Good job. You're doing well.
Find me, Gravebound. Follow me.
I have a suspicion Lewin's gonna win this, but we'll have to see.
The blood of Gilles.
Well, Scion, the only reason I think they made Solostra is because they didn't have any other good options. Here's the thing. If you made a Wood Elf original character, people would be fucking furious because there's a ton of good options left. The Sisters of Twilight, Ariel, even Ariloth. Alright, that's enough sex talk. Y'all behave yourselves. Undertaker, I believe so, yeah.
You summon the Lich Master. I see, I see. A pact, is it?
Deal. We do want to try and confederate or vassalize that. I wasn't shit talking him, Foul. Also, he had such plot armor in that whole engagement, it was stupid. It was literally like Gotrex, but without any of the build-up. Yeah, Vargas, tone it down, man. Tone it down. I'm all for you guys just having a goofy good time, but keep it civil, man. Who do the Amazons get along best with? That depends on the edition. Last I checked, they get along well with the Lizardmen, and nobody else. Like they're willing to act as a guide for people if they're properly compensated with whatever it is they want. But most of the time, the only race they have a good relationship with is the Lizardmen. Who's the Lord I want the most in the game? Ten and Juan. And if you're asking me who's the most like not super popular Lord I want the most in the game, like a Lord who I think is gonna struggle to be added, I should say. Probably I want Throt the Unclean. Is Chloe on my bed? No, those are just my covers. Chloe went into a different room because she's grooming. Do Amazons and Lizardmen believe in the same gods? We don't know. The Amazons have a slightly different pantheon. They have a goddess whose name is slipping my mind. When are you and Eric streaming again? Whenever Eric wants to. Okay, Lewin's weak, and he took Marienburg. Attack! Look how outnumbered you are, fool. And you have 6 breaches in your walls? Oh, we're going in, lads. We are going in. Wow, it's like, you don't stand a fucking chance. Oh, one thing I am happy to announce is that Pegasus Knights and other flying cavalry units are fixed in this build. Like, the way they charge, they're actually, like, really good again. So I hope y'all are looking forward to taking them in, like, multiplayer again and stuff. Because I actually did a lot of experimenting with them. They're much better now. Much better. Yeah, Eric's been busy with school. And he's working on a project for me right now. There's no time for us to stream, unfortunately. But I am about to start a co-op campaign in Mortal Empires with Doth Place. So I hope y'all are looking forward to that. Oh, Cold Rage. That sounds fun. I guess you'll be watching the entire stream. Ha ha ha! Look at all this. Lewin did all this just for us. Isn't he nice? What a sweet boy. Let's be sure to thank him personally for his hard work. Is the gate open? No, he literally just blew the doors open. Alright, I think Lewin is the only one in there with magical attacks. So we should be good to just invade. I come for thee, Lewin the righteous, Lewin the brave. More like Lewin the foolish, am I right?
I am Kemmler.
So don't. There you go with them. Didn't Lewin have Grail Knights? Did he? Our Vampire Coast is the only... Vampire Coast is a hybrid, John Boom. The Legendary Lords are hordes, everyone else is normal, but they all can take settlements. I didn't see Grail Knights. No, he doesn't have Grail Knights. He has a Field Trebuchet and 2 units of Pegasus Knights. If he had Grail Knights, then they died in the siege of Marienburg. Are those all archers? Oh gosh. Bats, go kill them. He doesn't even have any regular infantry left. Go, my children, go! Ooh, a free damsel. Real Sirtha, I see your question mark, but I don't see what the question mark is from. Here, can we make these bats a little more effective? Good. Good! Oh, the Fey Enchantress starts with Grail Knights. Yeah. Or she starts with Grail Guardians. Oh yeah, come and get me. Come on! Come on! Okay, charge. Kill them all! This is gonna be a massacre and a half. Oh, where do you think you are going, dear knights? How would I implement Be'lakor the Dark Master as the Demon's Undivided Lord, is what I would do with him. Come on, hurry up! Stupid zombies. Take fucking ever. Bats! Deal with this. Oh, yes. Crow! Where's Lewin? There he is. Kill him! Here, have a buff. Kill them!
Heinrich Kemmler.
Good, good. And heals! Don't let Lewin get away from you. Kill him.
Taste my axe.
Okay. I thought he said something else there for a second. I was like, whoa! Whoa! Easy there, big guy. Dogs. Hex race, break away and go deal with other stuff. I got this. Ah, never mind. Just killed him. There's my regular White King. Where's Krell? Oh, there he is. Wailing on Lewin. Good, Krell. Good! Here, have a Vigor Mortis. Or Dance Macabre. Good. Why don't Dark Elves use Necromancy? Because Elves don't see the point in Necromancy. They are way too long-lived to even remotely care about it. Because the entire purpose of Necromancy is about achieving immortality and extending your life. That's basically the point of the entire lore. So they don't. Elves don't understand the allure of it. It's a strictly human phenomena. Alright, King Lewin has fallen.
Destroy them.
We got Kingslayer. Whew. I'll take it. Alright, and I want to be at war with another faction for my chapter bonus. Oh, not yet. We'll do that at the last second. I think it's the only thing I'm missing. Yeah, it is. Okay, great. Marienburg is mine! Ooh, goody, goody, goody. Can Skaven use vampire magic? No, not really. They probably could if they tried really hard, but Skaven are a little bit too short-lived and too focused on their own schemes to ever be able to focus on something like that. I don't know, John. Oh, and because we beat another faction lord, we unlocked our first vampire. So chat, I will admit, when I play, there's a very specific way I like to do this. But since I'm live with you guys, which bloodline do y'all want us to take first? I thought the main use was infinite troops. Nah, Christian, that came later. Most people do not delve into necromancy for the sake of infinite troops. Seeing a lot of blood dragons. Looking pretty heavily like blood dragons. Plus 10 for Cav. Not the best one, but alright.
Master, you awaken a truly powerful bloodline to serve you. Recruit its lord to your side from the center.
Oh dang, someone came in with a donation for Ghoul Kings. Sorry brother, I'll try and pick up a Ghoul King soon. Oh god, expensive. 700. Oof, let's fix that first. It's worth more. Thanks for the donation. Sorry, I didn't see it in time. Just a reminder, guys, if you do decide that you want to support me in the stream, please use the Streamlab links in the description. Do not use Super Chat if you can avoid it. Super Chat is kind of scummy. But hey, the king is dead. For now, anyway. Alright, we will recruit him soon. It takes a little bit for me to get enough money to be able to afford him. But don't worry, we will have him shortly. Ikit Claw Doomwheel? I mean, they could. I would rather not. I don't know. I'm kind of a purist. I really don't like when tabletop lords get mounts they did not have on tabletop. That bugs me. But it's just me. My question was, are there lizardmen who hate lizardmen to not destroy other civil... Okay, are you asking me... So you're... If I understand the question correctly, you're asking me, are there lizardmen who don't like other lizardmen to the point that they're not willing to destroy other races? Lizardmen... So, the thing about lizardmen... I'll take Angry Gods. Lizardmen are a united force. There are no rebellions among the lizardmen. The only time the lizardmen go to war with each other is A, it's super rare. But B, it's when there's an argument that gets to such an extreme level that they actually fight each other. But like the Slann... Slawn never fight each other like that. Like, you will never see two Slawn unleash armies against each other. Slawn will have debates using magic, which has resulted in a death once before. But the Lizardmen never go to war with each other like that. Like, Lizardmen never burn and pillage each other's shit. There have been some arguments within cities where Lizardmen have attacked each other under the orders of different skink priests that had different interpretations of what, like, a Slawn said. But as soon as the Slawn wakes up, he's like, cut that shit out. Like, you know, quit being idiots. There's nothing like that. Yeah, there is definitely, without a doubt, no, ooh, let's bring you over here so you can use that boost income. There is no such thing as Lizardmen Civil Wars. Lizardmen do not think like us. They don't feel like us. They are almost programmed automatons, is the best way to think of them. They don't work like we do. Like, if you're thinking of, like, what would a human do, you're already off the ship. Ikka Claw should ride the rat tank. Oh my god, I would hate that even more. If they wanted to give Ikka Claw a mount, they should give him a Storm Fiend. That I'd be okay with. Just because it would mean we get Storm Fiends. Or maybe like a Doom Flare. A Doom Flare would be cool. I mean, the Doom Wheel, I will admit, would be thematic. Especially because Ikka Claw invented the Doom Wheel. But, yeah. Shadow's Room, I think he's coming. I really do. So, you'll just have to be patient. Shadow, I feel like you just want that out of spite. Oh, here he comes. It's a hoedown. Let's do this. Can I turn Slawn into feelings? No. No. Just no. Just, so much nope. It's not how they work. They are cold-blooded pseudo-alien reptiles that have baser animal instincts, but they repress them most of the time fairly easily in the name of pursuing the great plan. Lizardmen are not... They're not human, as much as a lot of people wish they were. I mean, that's a big reason why Lizardmen did not feature in a lot of books, is that writers couldn't write a story about them because it was really hard to make... In their opinion, it was hard to make a compelling novel using the normal things like romance, you know, personal struggles, all that other jazz that can, you know, is the staple of a lot of books. Can't do that with the Lizardmen. They don't have those problems, so a lot of authors just decided that Lizardmen were too hard to write and just didn't. The only time they ever show up is like as an antagonist. All right, filthy peasants, come and get me. See if y'all can make it to the forest. Yeah, plus Slawn are the strongest wizards in the Warhammer universe, so definite no. What did the Wood Elves think of the other elven races? Generally, they don't like them. The Wood Elves view the Dark Elves as overtly sadistic and kind of like... They just view them as just bad. And they view the High Elves as overtly self-righteous, obnoxious children who take credit for things that weren't necessarily their doing. So the peasant army has arrived under Lord Chilfroy. One thing I definitely like about Kemmler's army, look at his color scheme. He's got like a blue, kind of a deep blue aesthetic that I really like. As you can kind of see on their cloth and stuff. It's probably my favorite color scheme of all the armies I've seen so far. Like the White King looks really good with the blue cloak and shield. Really like the way this faction came out.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Well, the end times were a bit of a mess. I literally had to reread part of Nagash yesterday, or the other day, which Nagash I think is the strongest of the end time books. Like, it's the best one. Because it's the least messy, and even then, there were still parts I would get to, and I'd be like, "What?" Like, it was just bizarre. Like, they didn't check any of their sources or, you know, old lore or anything. They just did whatever the hell they felt like doing, and we're like, "All right, it's good, we're done." Yeah, the Strigoi Vampire Lords are very big. Oh yeah, they are not to be messed with. Alright, these peasants should get absolutely massacred. Let's bring the dire wolves around the back, shall we? Come on, doggies. Daddy has work for you. Go, get some work done. Where is Lord... Oh, hello. Krell, deal with this, would you? If you'll excuse me. Time to summon some assistance. Bats, let's ride. Kick his ass, Krell. Well, stand there, attack. Pursue, engage, eliminate, butcher. God, you guys are useless if I'm not giving you direct orders, huh? I'll say Chilfroy's giving him an okay run for his money, all things considered. Not for long, though. Ow. Miscasting hurts. No, ignore him. Keep moving. Hex race, to me! Get those archers out of here. Hex race, to daddy! You, deal with this dude. More buffs for Krill. And I would like more zombies. Direwolves are dead. Here, help this White King kill this guy. Away from me.
Master of death, I run.
I'm out of magic.
Blitzmaster.
Things seem to be going well, though. You stay behind and keep fighting. Krell, chase this guy.
I am dead.
Go kill those idiots.
Legions
Here,
to me.
put yourselves back together. And have a damage buff while you're at it.
Would be impressed.
I'm gonna go
Kill
fight.
all. It shall be done.
Pursue them into the abyss. Go. We have work to do. That dude's probably gonna... Good work. Alright, this will push all these units off the edge. How are they going to do a mixed roster with the next DLC? I don't think they will. I don't think that's a guarantee every roster. I think it's just something they've managed to do so far with the last 3. But I don't think it'll work for every race. Like, Skaven versus Lizardmen really isn't room for a hybrid roster there. Alright, let's speed up time a bit, because this is just going to be me chasing a bunch of peasants. What makes Krell so special compared to other dudes? A lot. Krell was a Chaos champion of Khorne who was insanely strong. He has a lot of titles. The Hold Breaker. He was mostly an enemy of the dwarves. Like a long time before Sigmar, like 1500 years before Sigmar. Oh, he wasn't a marauder. He was a fucking Chaos Lord. Like, he was a big deal. Krell was the one responsible for the fall of Kadak Ungor and Kadak Varn, which are 2 dwarf holds. He cracked open both of them. Because he was not above allying with Night Goblins. And that was him in life. And then he attacked Kadak Kadrin, where he went up against Grimble Ironhelm, who killed him in personal combat. We don't know the details of it, but we know that's where he died. And after Krell died, he was buried. I think he was buried in the vaults. And when Nagash was on his way north to go... Oh yeah, I guess I never did that. Oh, we got a free White King, but I don't want him. He's just going to drain my finances. Well, you can stay. I have a job for you. But for now, you have to come serve me at Gisero. Anyway, so when Nagash was going through the mountains looking for the Crown of Sorcery, which Sigmar had, he ended up running into Krell's tomb, and he read the inscription upon Krell's Chaos tomb and was like, oh, this guy's kind of a badass, and decided to raise him up as his champion. And being raised as the champion of Krell, or the champion of Nagash, was no fucking small feat. Like, Nagash full-on wrestled his soul away from the Dark Gods. Like, got in like a fist fight, a drunken brawl with them over it, and was like, nah, this guy's mine. And eventually he won and took Krell in as his own champion.
Destroy them.
And then he proceeded to kick a lot of ass. And I mean a lot of ass. Who was the first ever chosen? Morcar the Uniter. Morcar the Uniter. He died fighting Sigmar. And he's considered the best ever chosen besides Archaon. Morcar was some serious shit. He was no joke. Alright, let's spread out pretty wide. Oh, God, there's so many fucking annoying rocks on this map. I guess we'll come over from this direction. Vanguard you up there. Put you on this side. I'll stand in the middle. Zombies. We'll have y'all take the high ground. Bats, try and be useful. Karen Ray's here with me.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Who's my favorite ever chosen? Archaon. I like Archaon the most. Morcar was pretty interesting and fun, but Morcar did get the absolute shit kicked out of him by Sigmar. Like, it was not even close. Because Sigmar was like Sigmar the God by that point. How many Everchosens were there, including Archaon? 13. Archaon was the 13th and final Everchosen. Very Skaven number, I know, but, you know, I guess the number 13 is supposed to be evil in Warhammer. Okay, I don't care how you guys get over here, just get over here. Alright. Oh no, these are Grail Knights! Ah! Oh god! Oh god! I thought they were... Oh god, I thought they were mounted yeomen. Get the fuck out! Oh god! Oh! Oh god! I thought they were these guys! I didn't even see Grail Knights. Holy crap! Oh, that was bad. Well, now I'm mad. You lot, go deal with that. Bats, go be annoying.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Ah, the range on that is so short. I'm gonna be needed up here.
At once. Serve the pact.
How about you stop that?
Join my minions in Master of Death.
Kill them all. I gotta go deal with the fucking Grail Knights.
I run. Ah, even Krell would be impressed.
Alright, Grail Knights, you wanna play hardball? Let's play hardball.
The gods will. Krell,
Kill them.
concourse.
For my master. Ah, fresh troops.
Oh, cam race. Kill the wizard. You, pursue. You better run, cowards.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Zombies, eh.
Death.
Y'all gonna kill her? Oh, she has magic resistance, doesn't she? No, no, she doesn't. Not yet.
That
You.
is magic to me. Death magic.
Keep being aggressive, my sweets. Alex M, it's kind of a combination of the two. I don't think the dwarves made it to be quite that powerful. Sigmar's connection with the hammer is more important than just the hammer itself. Is the Sword of Cain stronger than Galmaraz and Archaon's sword? The Sword of Cain is definitely stronger than the Slayer of Kings. Galmaraz? I'd say they're about the same. They're pretty on par.
All right, I will. At once.
Somebody stop them. Fucking Grail Knights.
Quiet, skull stuff. Master!
Yep, chase them all off. Good job. Good job. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Somebody kill her. Jesus.
Fear the tomb. Heinrich
Is she dead? Oh yeah, she's dead.
Atrophy and decay.
As soon as these Grail Knights go down, the rest of the army should buckle. And there it is.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Flee, little puppets, flee. Or rats, or whatever you are. Yep, get them all out of here. That'll be just about all of them. Does Albric have a backstory? Yeah, Albric has a little bit of a backstory. I wouldn't say it's super big. But do I see standard bearers making it in? Not really. I think that'd be a lot of work for very little gain. Like, it would literally be a purely aesthetic change, but you wouldn't be able to just make like a single standard barrier model. You'd have to make a unique one for almost every race, because the way that they act and their banners would be very different. I think it'd be a lot of work for very little gain. Like, I get why people want it, but it's literally a purely aesthetic thing. It doesn't add anything of value. Can Sigmar be defeated? Probably. I mean, the god? Probably not. Except for by other gods. Alright, so that'll allow us to capture this after I sack it, of course.
Now they die.
But I would very much like to get Artois out of my hair. And see, so the Barded Nightmare is here. At level 5, you unlock it. I'm not going to get it on Kemmler because I don't like it on Kemmler, but it's there if you want to use it. Let's get Master of the Dead, and I don't think I'm going to get Black Axe just yet. I think I actually prefer Lord of the... let's get Restless Dead. Let's move a little faster. Blade Master.
Yes.
Is that everything? Alright. I would like to capture Carrick Ziflin, but we may leave that for the Blood Dragon to do. Who would have been my... excuse me. Who would have been my 3 picks for the Lords of Bretonnia? The Fey Enchantress and Leoncoeur were definitely the big 2. The third one, it's literally just whatever Duke you like the most. Cirtha Ek, theoretically, yes, but Sigmar was something a little different. I don't think you'd be... The only way to beat Sigmar is you'd have to get rid of all of his followers, first of all. And then you would probably have to destroy... You'd probably have to destroy Gal Maraz. Amazon units in the Lizardman roster to represent their... No.
My old stomping ground. So many deaths. Is this a parley to stop me returning, I wonder?
Yeah, you're not getting peace, bro. You're getting extermination.
Your prestige grows, my lord.
Excellent. Alright.
Let us make do.
Let's prepare to put the torch to old Chilfroy, shall we? Give me some more dogs and some more skeletons. Let's go say hello. Do I think we'll get Deathmaster Snitch? No. I do not. Unfortunately. I like him, but I don't think we're going to get him.
Do you need fresh troops?
Okay, your goal is to make me more money.
Your will.
This place is going to rebel against me. So I could use you to hurt the rebellion.
As you command.
For now.
I will.
What are you up to, Dookie?
Do come. What can we help you with this night?
Military access?
Recusant.
Not yet. Okay. We're working on it. We're working on it. Would Marius Leitdorf... I don't know, Decamore. I could see Marius Leitdorf definitely being the dabbing type. Just because it would infuriate people. And he was very into just pissing people off for the sake of it. Oh, the Hex Race survived. That's convenient.
My lady will not allow it.
You dishonor me.
Find me.
I guess we should attack it while they're weak.
Obliterate.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come out here and die if you'd be so kind.
Destruction.
Well, Rolana, if you were trying to kill Sigmar, but I think the dwarves would have already been super pissed by on a certain extent because you would have like had to exterminate the Empire. Gabrielle, that is one of the great conundrums of Warhammer Fantasy. There are a lot of them, but that's one of the big ones. Is that Aisha and Kurnos left the heavens and took on mortal avatars. One of them was the Wood Elf mage named Ariel, who was fused or possessed by Aisha, and the other one I don't remember what his. One of them was the Wood Elf King Orion, who was just a really, really badass noble, and he was possessed and taken over by Kurnos. Yet, technically, yes, Alariel is also the avatar of Aisha, but she's the avatar of the god Aisha, or well, like what's left of the goddess that is Aisha. It's a very confusing relationship. There is no easy answer, I'm afraid. There's no answer I can give you that is both satisfactory and accurate that I have discovered. That whole situation is a really big mess, unfortunately. Oh, Marienburg's rebelling. Well, I guess I should put someone in charge to defend the rebellion. Hans Guns! Hans Gaines! Oh, he got a terrible trait, too. Immune to psychology on a dead dude. Great. Well, go inside.
Deliver it unto
Get...
me.
Seriously?
Going. Night march.
You're killing me, Smalls. Well, at least you're doing a good job. Good, because he's going to need your help. Get a Bardage steed. You're going to need it.
I will not betray you. Wither, fool.
No, but you'll certainly fail me. Red Duke won't make it in time. It's fine.
Destroy them. War it is.
Okay. The army's not growing.
Kill them,
Okay.
my children.
Am I going to ally the Red Duke? Yep. We're already defensive allies. Well, no, I'm not going to ally him. I'm going to confederate him. Do I like how they implemented the Skaven? Yeah, but I think they could go further with it. A dwarf runs into a Skaven, Greenskin, and Chaos Dwarf. What order does he kill them in? I think he would kill the Skaven first because he'd be the most likely to sneak away and cause treachery. Then he'd kill the Chaos Dwarf next because he's the most hated abomination, and then he'd kill the Greenskin for good measure.
It is night. My will alone. Yes. White King. Yes.
Good, White King. Good. I'm impressed.
I hunt. Kill!
Bro, if you could not suck for a second, I'd really appreciate it. Do I like the Steel Faith Overhaul mod? No. I do not. It's not my cup of tea. I don't think it's bad, but it's not for me. Rulana, some grudges are more important than others. Yeah. That's why whenever a character or a dwarf king writes down a grudge, they'll always say like what it takes to fix it. Or write it. Yeah, I know everybody's going to be streaming a lot. This is Kemmler. Yep. It's what people wanted. We're going to go back to Aranessa, though, in about 29 minutes. Do I think we'll get Lord Croc? Maybe. Lord Croc is not in my top... Lord Croc is in my top 3, but I think it's more likely we'll get Gorok. Favorite Chaos God? Nurgle is mine. I like Papa Nurgle. How many grudges would be removed with the death of Skarsnik? A lot. We don't know how many grudges are allotted to anybody, but we know that Skarsnik has many. Kemmler got him out? Yes, he did. He can ride a Barded Nightmare at level 5. Alright. Oh, gosh. No. Let's pick up that second point training. Alright, let's send out the Blood Knight. Nakai would be super awesome. I don't think he's very likely, unfortunately, but I would love to see Nakai. Nakai the Wanderer is one of my favorite characters. Joshmo, yep, Teclis does have a very difficult campaign. So here's Finhead for those of you fish people before their goal. One thing I really like about this guy is that he has the Vargolf head for a shoulder pad. I thought that was a very nice touch. Really like this character though. And he's got a really solid anti